So did you know that astrology is about 3,000 years old? There's evidence of astrology going back 3,000 years before Christ, sorry, more than 3,000 years old. And that in the medieval times, which would be sort of 800, 8th century, maybe 7th century to the 14th century, maybe 13th century, um, you had to know astrology to be a doctor. You wouldn't get your doctorate without knowing astrology because they knew how important astrology was to everyone's health. I've been able to spot somebody about to get a heart attack on um, in astrology, looking at their chart. So astrology is for real, and um, they didn't want you to know that because if you knew that, then you would know how empowered you would be through astrology, and they don't want us to know it. So they tried to snuff it out. And it's all about knowing who you are and knowing thyself. And that's the most important thing. It was written on Apollo, Temple of Apollo, know thyself, which was before the religious era, which was all about following the rules of the religion or knowing a god or following their a character, a person, which is Kali Yuga, which is worshiping false gods, which is not, which is material people, are not, not gods. Um, and so what's like with this? So astrology, so right, so in the medieval times, the doctors needed to know astrology. The Pope was an astrologer. At before it became in about this 18th century, it became heresy. But until then, everybody had astrological literacy. So astrological literacy, because if you had astrological literacy, it was the base of knowledge for all things, like medicine or sound, like sound bowls are all based in astrology. There's so much when you start learning astrology, how much it permeates so many areas of our lives. So to have basic astrological knowledge and to have some literacy around astrology means you can align with the cosmos and the cosmic order. And in the age before religion, which was a golden era, they understood the cosmic order. They sought to understand the cosmos. So anyway, the age of Aquarius is upon us, and that is the age of the power to the people, which is through knowing their astrology, knowing their chart, knowing who you are. Know thyself is the most important thing to know right now in these times. Be authentic. The more authentic you self, authenticity is actually the highest vibration over love, which is to really know yourself. To be authentic is not just to be your true self, but is to know who, to understand who that is, or to have a conscious understanding of that, so that you helps you know who you are. All right. Thanks for following the channel. Namaste.